And okay, we are live. But no recording, just live. Live.
Okay.
Give me some time. I will prepare the recording. Reaper is the tool to go.
But if you live on YouTube, isn't it recording automatically?
On YouTube, yes, but I don't want them to download the video, convert to audio, because I want to publish a podcast somewhere. So and then they cut all this chit chat that we have before the starting.
We're going to publish Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or everywhere.
Everywhere. We used to have this. The non-intuitive bits, where you can actually find the Apple Podcast, Spotify, Google Podcast. Oh my, what else? Overcast.
Subscribe.
Tons of the shit. Yes. Yes.
So last one is almost a year ago.
Yes, last one is almost a year ago. That's true. Quite some time.
Is it how's it called? Like explicit language allowed or not?
Of course. Yes, it's not for kids.
So it won't be banned.
Yes. Just to get over it. Fuck. So now we're 100% in that territory.
I feel nervous because I never did English podcasts. I talk with my teammates and like work things every day, but I never did like a audience, unknown audience English.
I see. The fact that I did for some time non-intuitive beats doesn't mean much. I recently have listened to one of those, and it was horrible. But now I know for sure you have to listen to your own podcasts. That like the rule. All podcasters ignore
You mean after that?
After the recording, yes. Just at least once.
Yeah, especially even like listen to your speech, you always find this bad habits of repeating words or being too slow or too fast. At least I know that I'm always too fast when I talk, so I try to slow down.
Same for me.
It's helpful.
Okay, let me click the magic button for the recording, and let's start. Okay, almost ready. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay, and we are live. And this voice that you're currently hearing is the voice of Slava Kovalevsky. And I have a friend of mine here. Dear friend, do you want to introduce yourself?
Yes, Dima Manannikov.
Sorry for a second, I was thinking, is it more complex to figuring out the spelling of my last name or your last name? I'm not entirely sure. And I just
equally complex to tell people over the phone, I guess.
That's true, yes. And I just realized two things. First of all, I never ever should be minimizing the window with Chrome, otherwise the streaming just shows the black squares over there. So it looks like if it goes on from the foreground, it doesn't render anything. It's a horrible optimization. And the second part to realize topics, they are far away. Okay, so hello everyone. There are some of you folks who've been listening to us before, the non-intuitive bits, but some of you are quite new. So we will reintroduce the concept of the show, we will introduce ourselves, and we have quite a set of topics for you today. But first things first, we actually have a Discord. If you're listening in the recording, it's in the YouTube description or podcast description. If you're listening live, it's actually also in the YouTube description. You can sign up and actually have a live conversation with us. The Discord is new, so there is not that many folks, which kind of give you a chance that we will notice your messages to us. And the second thing I actually... Ooh, and suddenly we have lost Dmitry. But anyway, and second thing, I actually was hello, welcome back.
Sorry, I accidentally clicked the link to meet and for some reason just restarted instead of doing nothing.
Yeah, that happens. Yeah, I was saying that for the Discord actually was, in my wet dreams, I was hoping to make a small community out of there. The similar how we created community around Kovalevsky Academy with thousands of people in the Discord, which is quite live and quite live. Maybe we can do something like that. I don't know. But in my again dream, I envision at some point hackathons, meetups, or things like that theoretically we can do. But let's start with having our first 100 people signing up on Discord first. The first small step. By the way, what do you prefer, Slack or Discord, and why?
Me?
Yeah.
I think neither of them actually.
Okay.
I have to use Slack on the work. That's why I don't like it. And every time I don't use Discord everyday basis, but every time I hit it to find some information, it's updating. So that's pretty much my experience with both of them.
Okay, fine. So what do you prefer? What would you pick for creating a community that requires such live chats?
I think like there's not many alternative to Discord, right? So I think, and people used to it, and it's already a lot of software channels, a lot of gaming channels. People just, I think it's became a standard. So it doesn't matter do I like it or not. There's not many alternatives to it. And Slack, I think it's definitely dedicated for enterprises, right? You can't really like let anyone to sign in. I mean, probably you can, but it's not created for that. And there's no, I actually don't know, is there like voice rooms in Slack? Because in Discord you can create open voice room.
There are calls for sure, even video calls, but I don't think there are rooms.
I think rooms are an interesting concept where you can just jump and talk to people.
100%, yes.
I just remembered, how was like this very popular iOS app was recently when people...
Clubhouse.
No?
Yes, Clubhouse, yes.
Is it alive? Like what happens to it? Like?
I don't think so. It's been completely killed by X Twitter, which is now X. It's weird to say it, X Twitter, because they have introduced effectively the same functionality, and the Clubhouse was promoted among one of the peoples by Elon Musk himself. Now when he's kind of managing X, do you know, like, do you see people use, let's say, Twitter X as a Clubhouse, like voice chats? Oh, a lot. Yes.
I haven't seen that. Oh, a lot? Okay.
There is many people, and mostly this was fueled by Elon Musk himself. And there are a lot of people who are quite famous, who time to time doing these live audio shows there. Honestly, I have not listened to many of them, but nevertheless, almost each week I would see there is this live blind. I don't remember how they call it. That's happening right now. Do you want to tune in and listen, so to speak?
So it's out our topics, but I just like want to
go for it.
Was there any chances for Clubhouse from the beginning? I mean, they made a pretty interesting functionality, but very limited, and only for iOS and for invites. So it feels like anyone could just like hit them, right? Like Facebook or Instagram or X could add functionality with their huge user bases, and that's it.
Yeah, but it's similar with Threads. Threads is a really good example where they literally recreated the best part of the Twitter. If you go to the Threads from the Facebook, Threads from Instagram, it looks and feel, by the way, there is no desktop client, but it looks and feels exactly how Twitter used to be. I really enjoyed the interface. Like if you have not signed up, just go and sign up. The signing up is really simple. If you do own the Instagram account, it will port it, but it feels like the best of Twitter with several caveats, important caveats. But this is a really nice example that you cannot just copy paste the features. If you already have a critical mass of the users, they're not going to just migrate. But what's actually killing the threads, I want